The Faceless Man. The night air was cool as a California breeze, the beats and laughter of my family inside celebrating my big day as I sat with my father on our back porch. It was the evening of my high school graduation, and he had finally let his guard down, a drink in hand. The shadows danced around us, the light flickering from the patio door stopping just short of the trees of our backyard. Why did the joy of my graduation feel so far away? My father had always been a quiet man, only sharing where he once came from and that we still had family there thoughts we've never been. When my father asked me to speak outside, his face looked devoid of any life. "Son," he began, his voice low and steady, "there's something I've never told you about my childhood in the Appalachian Mountains. I think it's time you knew." I leaned in, curiosity piqued. "What is it?" He took a deep breath, his gaze drifting into the distance as if he were staring down a long, dark path. "They call them the Faceless. If you've ever caught a glimpse out of the corner of your eye but couldn't see their faces, it was them. They exist among us, some every day, and they're dangerous." I shivered slightly. "What do you mean, dangerous?" He continued, "They exist deep in the woods where I grew up, in tattered dark robes. Where their faces should be, there's only smooth, white skin, and their eyes and mouths are as black as night. They lure you in with sweet, mysterious songs, tempting you to play their games. But once you lock eyes with them, it's over." "Over?" I echoed, feeling a chill creep down my spine. "Yeah, staring into those black depths is how they steal your face. Once they take it, you become one of them, just another faceless figure wandering the woods, playing their games and looking for revenge to once again be free." His eyes were haunted now, and I felt the weight of his words. "What happened to you?" I asked, my voice barely a whisper. "The night before my graduation, many years ago," he said, "my two best friends and I decided to sneak into the woods to drink and celebrate. We wanted to be free, away from the prying eyes of the town. As the night wore on, we started hearing these beautiful, haunting songs drifting through the trees." "What did you do?" "We followed the sound," he said, his voice thick with regret. "That's when we saw them, faceless children playing between the trees, dancing their silly dance under the moonlight. I'd heard the stories, though. My mother's favorite bedtime story. A warning about them for me. So, I closed my eyes tight, hoping they couldn't make me open them." His hands trembled slightly as he spoke. But I could hear my friends laughing, then screaming. I felt cold hands gripping my shoulders, and panic surged through me. I ran, stumbling through the dark, barely daring to open my eyes.